All right. So it is a beautiful Friday. It is 19th of April 2024, and it is a Friday. Weekend move, weekend vibe, weekend everything. I just say, wherever you are watching us from different parts of the country, from the outside the country, people in Kampala, people in Arua, people in Ombokolo, people in Soroti, people in Ikumi, people in Kagadi, people in Imbale. I just say salute across the parts of the country. Those who are going through different challenges, please, we just say we condole with you. Life is like that. Those who have lost loved ones, we just want to say today it's just you, but God has not forgotten you. Tomorrow will be better. Today it is a Friday and it's a love show at Haki Shop with the one and only. People watching us for the first time, I'm with a small man here. I'm with a small man here, other than Mr. Anguria Paul. Anguria Paul. People have started asking me your number. People have started, and now today I want you to give me permission. Should I give them your number?
For the ladies, you give.
For the ladies, give. For this they give.
Give
For
them.
the gentlemen?
Ha.
Right. It's a beautiful Friday. Just once again, as I told you last time, we are now in the gardens, beautiful gardens of Tall Cottages.
Yeah.
It gave us a 1 month offer. We come and do our show from wherever we want. We take drinks. Actually, I'm told someone is bringing the drinks. We take. Why not? Yeah. So it's a Friday. Those who are going through challenges, we just sorry. Life is like that. Tomorrow better. Those who have got different achievements, we love you so much. Every time we come at Love Show, every Friday, when you see me with Smoro, just know, relationship matters. Relationship matters.
Yeah.
Marriage matters. Now,
Yes.
anyway, say hi to the viewers who may be watching us for the first time.
Hello, our viewers. Thank you very much for staying tuned.
Yep.
Thank you for sharing.
Yep.
We're always here to educate.
Yep.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay. Those who haven't subscribed, I just ask that you subscribe. Those who haven't followed on TikTok, those who haven't done it, please, when you get this work, this content, share, like, and follow those on TikTok. I just want to say salute. Now, I'm told someone is going to bring our drinks there.
Oh, yeah, true.
Now, today, in this .com, in this era,
Yes.
something is happening. We want people asking, or people want to know at Haki Show. If a man is 70 years,
Yes.
if a man is 70 years,
70 years.
and a girl is 23 years or 25,
Yes.
is that age difference anywhere of any implication, effect on the family growth?
Yeah, obviously. Because see, a 70-year-old and a 25-year-old, there is a lot which is different from the two people. A 70-year-old is living almost his last years.
Is that the end of the count?
Almost there. As you look at the lifespan of Uganda, at 70 years, actually for you to live for 70 years in Uganda also is a miracle. Yes, these days.
What's our lifespan, by the way, nowadays?
I heard it is 45, 40, or 30, around there.
I get
Yes,
you.
but if you take care of yourself very well, you might reach there, God willing.
Yeah.
Now, a 25-year-old is just beginning to enjoy life. Yes.
I get
So, there will be issues, obviously, because a 70-year-old is now mostly, like in Uganda here, a 70-year-old is a retired person. He's just retired now.
Retired general.
He retired general.
Actually, even 70, we have used it as just a quotation.
A quotation.
But we are looking at people of extended age. 60, 65, 70.
Yes.
By the way, anyway, it will be a question. Why these old people which trick are they looking into, these young people?
Now,
let's first end the other.
Let's first end the other.
Yes.
Now, if the lady, a young lady, truly cares for the 70-year-old, they will live peacefully. But if the lady is looking for certain things, like now these days, there's a tendency of young girls marrying retired generals.
Yeah, retired generals.
With the view that this guy will die very fast, then I'll inherit what he has.
Living energetic guys like the one on the camera.
Yes.
The one on the camera.
So they want someone who is retired. They won't stress them that much.
Okay.
You get the point? So, but if they understand one another, they can live peacefully. But if the lady is looking at something that the 70-year-old has, obviously there will be issues.
Yeah, there will be issues.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, anyway, you a man.
Yes.
And I would really want to ask you something. When you check nowadays, ladies, they are no longer bothering much about relationship breakups. 2-3 things says it's okay, can go. Are they tired? Are they really tired? Are they seeing better options out there? You know, gone are the days. You've actually, you know, some days back, we are not so old, but some days back, a woman could be beaten, could be what, could be denied what, could be stopped to do what, but still stays. But nowadays, even just you cough, someone says, I will go.
I'll leave you.
Like, what's bringing this?
Now, during those days, our cultures and norms were very strict.
The norms
were very strict.
Culture.
Yes. A girl is even told that you're leaving this home, never return here again. However much
your mother, your father have changed and no longer here. They are in that place.
Yes.
I get
They tell you that go and start your own home. Don't come back and inconvenience us here that you've run away from your husband and so on. But in this era, the freedom is upon the people that are involved in the relationship. Because someone can say, why should I suffer when there are so many options? You get the point? Yes. So that's why these days, people break up easily and move on even easily. Unlike those days. Yes.
Those days, the strength was much. Actually, they have brought you something. You know, people at Tal cottages, they always get us sorted.
They have some drinks for us.
I don't know. Will you take this? What will you take?
A Mountain Dew, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because really, it is something worrying. It is something worrying. I think this one is yours. Good. You take it small. Now, I don't know. I think the guy at the camera will take later.
They'll take later. So, people look at it that why should I suffer when there are so many other fish in the ocean? Besides, culture is also slowly eroding away. You get the point? People don't look at a failed marriage as shame anymore. They look at it as a normal thing. That's why people separate easily. There are people that have been dating or married for 10 years, but they separate easily and move on.
I get you.
So that shame is no longer there. That's why people are able to move on easily these days.
Now, as we talk on that, even these who have stayed in marriage nowadays, happiness in a marriage is something that really is now in people's history. People in marriage are no longer happy.
There is no happiness anymore.
You find a man and a woman. Actually, you leave work. Maybe a man goes home. You know, a man is in his things, watching news, on the phone, on what. A woman is in the kitchen, is washing children, is like the maid, the children. Happiness is something else.
Yes.
Now, even someone quoted it that every time you find a man outside on a date with a woman, just know they are not married. Why are we not seeing this love? Like, anyway, what's not happening? Like happiness nowadays in marriage is something else. Why?
Now,
like, what do you think?
Normally when people get married, the love is there. When people get married,
the love is
when
there.
they are just married, but with the time, it fades away.
With the time,
it fades away. If the two people don't work on it to make sure that the fire keeps burning.
I get you.
Because with the time, you start seeing the weaknesses of each other.
With the time,
with the time.
The more time you spend with one another, you start seeing the everyone's weakness.
I didn't know that this person is ABCD.
I get
so slowly the gap starts coming in between the two of you. Like that. Then you'll end up just staying, because you are married and you have children, you have to stay together. But the happiness between the two of you is no longer there.
It's no longer there.
You're just staying for the sake of the children.
You have talked about the thing of the sake of children, and indeed true. True. Because I'm telling you, you find a home, No happiness at all.
Not at all.
What should be done?
Now,
What should be done? Because anyway, where two people are, I would prefer really at all times to have
happiness,
peace and happiness. Yes.
Now, what should be done is, before a couple gets married, they must first understand one another.
Understanding one another, not just because of some factors.
Yes. And also, before you marry someone, first ensure that both of you have things in common. Are your views the same as the other person? You get the point? You have to look at compatibility. You must be compatible. That's why they say marry your friend.
Marry your friend.
Because you know your friend very well. Yes.
I get you.
So you first have to know each other very well. Even go for trial marriage. First stay together for like 1 year or 2 together.
I get you.
As you
That's
understand
that's the point.
Yes. Because you can be in good terms when you're not staying together. Then when you're together, I have a story of someone who separated with his wife because of Colgate. Colgate. You know Colgate?
For
brushing the teeth.
The toothpaste.
Yes. Now, the man used to press from behind. You know a Colgate, you press it. You put pressure from behind and it goes onto the toothbrush.
I get you.
Now, the guy used to press from behind. Then the lady, she presses from the middle.
In the middle.
Now, the guy kept on telling her that, I don't like the way you press. Let's do it from behind the side. The lady was like, no, this is the way I'm used to, and so on. And that's how they separated. So you first have to look at, are you compatible?
I get you.
Are you willing to accept the other person's weakness? Then that person, is he or she willing to correct their weaknesses to move together with you, so that you don't get those issues? Like you can get married to a person who snores at night.
Is the driver at night?
So you end up like, what did they marry? Also, there are incidences of people that still susu on the bed when they are adults.
Come again?
There are incidences of people that still susu on the bed when they are adults. Now,
you have them.
Yes. If you marry a person without knowing that the person susus on the bed, you will be surprised. Eventually, you will separate with the person. That's why you have to first try yourselves. So that this person susus on the bed, okay, let me take him like that, no problem. With time, it will change. This person snores at night. There are also people that sleepwalk. They can work at sleepwalking.
You sleep with the person here. You find the person in the other side.
In the morning, he's in the sitting room, maybe outside. And you ask him how they went, and they reached there. I don't know also. Then you will have the sleepwalking.
I don't know the night dancers.
No. It's also like I don't know whether it's called a disease or what, but there are people that suffer from it.
Okay.
Yes.
Of
sleepwalking. So you must be able to understand one another. Then there are also people, like before you get married, you can first see the person. Maybe you know how people separate these days. It's because of minor issues. There are people that when you meet them,
just minor.
But they tend to make it big issues. There are people that you meet as you're dating, someone eats very little, but when you get married, he now starts demanding for boxers ratio. Like he needs you to add him, like if it is Carlo, like 2 or 3 plates for him to be okay. Now that some ladies see it as a weakness, like that is shame and so on. So before you marry, understand one another first. That my husband can eat 1 kilo in one sitting, or you can eat 1 kilo you yourself in one sitting, and so on, so that you know each other. That my husband does this, my woman does this, so that those things don't happen. You get the point? Then also you have to ignore the views of people outside. You can get married, then people say, you married rubbish.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Where were you? How could you? How must you? Could you not see?
Yes.
That this is no.
So it's very important.
A lot of criticisms. I get you.
It's very important that you ignore what people say about you and focus on your own happiness.
I get you.
Yes.
Focus on you. What is the man happy with you?
That is it.
I want to send this message to someone. Just ask yourself, is that man making you happy? If the man is making you happy, ignore the rest. Ignore the rest. I get you. Now, by the way, I think it should change. Not a relationship show, not a marriage show, but family show.
Family show.
Because This is something that really people need to know.
People need to know.
They know them, but we have to remind them.
Yes, people
at this show.
People know things, but they pretend that they don't know.
They pretend they don't know. So we have to remind them. Whereby couples come and have to get a reminder
to them. Then also, if your marriage fails because of those minor issues, it's people will laugh at you. So that's why you are not supposed to listen to their views. If you listen to them,
they are saying the man is not good for you. They are saying the man is older than you. They are saying what ABCD. But when you break up, they also talk.
That one has failed in marriage. And you become a talk of everywhere. People are talking about.
So in other words, people no.
Look at yourselves first.
Yes. Yes. So look at yourself. What makes you happy?
Yes.
Now, at that same very point, nowadays, there's also something. These ladies, how should they? How every marriage starts with a relationship.
Yes.
But not all relationships end into marriages.
True.
I beg my pardon. Not all marriages start with relationships. Courtship.
No, not all. Yeah.
Not
all marriages start with courtship. Some.
There is a marriage without courtship.
There are people that just they say love at first sight. There's that phrase that love at first sight. Like you can see a person that that's a beautiful person. That's a beautiful lady. That's a handsome man. From nowhere you're already talking. That very day you have even agreed on things even. Yes. Then there are people that go through courtship and take a month, a year, and so on. Just you try to, as you're convincing each other. Yes. Then there are also marriages that are arranged. You don't need to meet the partner and so on. They just tell you that you're going to marry so and so's daughter. You have never talked with her and so on. They just say, the lady is here. Bring the bread press. That's your woman. You go.
Which one is good?
I think courtship is better.
Courtship. You have to first be in that courtship.
Understand one another and so on. Because you must know the person you're settling. Marriage is a lifetime commitment.
Yeah.
It's a lifetime commitment. So you don't need to make mistakes.
I get you. Yes. I get you. Now, in courtship, I can be in a courtship with you. I can be in courtship with you, and we don't marry each other. You get? Some courtships don't end into marriages.
Yes.
And that has been a worry to ladies. Because the question is, how many will they be with in a courtship so that by the time of marriage? Because I fell in love with the other person who were in courtship, we didn't marry each other. Now, my question is, how should these ladies be able to distinguish that this man is really talking from a perspective of marrying me, or is talking from a perspective that he just wants to eat my food?
Yes. Now, for both a man and a woman, there is a natural instinct in them. Like when you're vibing, when a man is vibing a woman, he can know that this lady is genuine.
The lady is genuine.
This lady is in you. Then for ladies also, they can know that this guy is genuine. Like now for a man, how you can convince a lady, how a lady can know that you are a man of your word is, besides speaking, you should also put in action. Like now, someone can say, I'm sponsoring your birthday for this year.
Okay.
The day reaches, you are nowhere to be seen. The day reaches and you are nowhere to be seen. You get the point? Yes. So, it's action. A man should be able to show. Besides talking, you must also show action.
Of willingness to marry, of willingness to run away.
No. A willingness to marry.
Of willingness to marry. I get you.
Yes.
Okay. Because it is something really challenging. And I don't know. But now, there is this one. You are falling in love with someone. 2 weeks, 1 week, someone is asking or talking about marriage. Should marriage come in? When should someone talk about I will marry you, or will you marry me? Because I don't know. Is it because I don't want to say desperate of some girls? I also don't want to call it that they are fed up of men running away from them. But what's the right time should a woman or a lady ask a man, are you ready to marry me? Are you ready to marry to me? Or when should the lady ask? A man. After how long? Like
now, normally, it's that question comes in. It should come automatically. Like as you start dating, you're into now deep in dating. Actually, a lady is not even supposed to ask a man to marry her. A lady is not supposed to ask a man to marry her. A lady is supposed to play her role as a partner or a spouse.
Okay.
It's up to how she has played her role that will convince a man to marry her. You get the point?
Nowadays, even they ask for seriousness.
Yes.
What shows
that you're serious and so on.
To marry me.
Now, for a man, you can clear that by, besides speaking, show action also. Show action. Do something like go for a pre-visit. A pre-visit is not like the Kuchala. Just you can just go and say, my in-law to be, I'm the one with your daughter at the moment, but give me time.
Give us time.
Give us time. Yes. So that way you've already committed yourself already. You get the point. So you should be able to convince the lady through action that you're willing to marry her. Besides just talking, I'll do this for you and so on, you must also be able to show action. Your actions will convince the lady that you will marry her without even you telling her. Because you can tell a lady that I will marry you, tomorrow you separate, you don't get married.
And you, by the way,
yes,
it's possible.
Yes. So your actions
must speak
louder than your words.
I get
it's enough to convince the lady to marry you.
Now, ladies, actually, I was reading here. Someone sent a message, but anyway, someone sent a message. If a man is lying, we use the same words as the man who is serious. How should we distinguish the two?
Now, a man who is lying,
yes,
it still goes back to actions.
Yes,
a man who is lying will just speak, but will not put things into action. But the man who speaks the truth will speak and also put things into action.
Which action are you talking about?
Like now, if you say, I promise to be with you in times of sickness and so on. Besides the child thing, you can just promise each other. So when a lady falls sick, or maybe she's in dire financial need, you come through. She can call you. You know what, Paul? I'm kinda sick, and I have ABCD bills. Then eventually, you're able to send in help. You visit her more often. You don't just visit empty-handed. You carry stuff, food stuff, and so on. You get the point? Yes. So those things convince the lady that you care. On her birthday, you make a surprise for her also. Valentine's, take her out also.
Bring her.
But a liar can be seen. On Valentine's Day, his phone's off. When you call him that I have some small problem here, the phone goes off. And
when you're with him, he's up and down.
He's up and down.
The phone is in
silent. So people call without you. Like, he doesn't want people to know that. He doesn't want you to know that there are people calling him. But a genuine man can put his phone there.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, this is fun. So it's called. You can even receive a phone in front of you. But men who lie, they tend to hide those stuff.
They tend to hide. They don't do that.
Yes.
Anyway, every time I'm with you, I want to first thank you, first of all, those who are watching us live from outside the country, Uganda, and those in Uganda in particular. Thank you for loving Haki Show. Thank you for loving Happy. Thank you for loving Anguria. Thank you for loving everyone that will host that Haki Show. Thank you for loving just Haki Show in general, and for supporting through subscription. I just ask more subscription, more love, more everything. When I'm with Paul, I feel like not finishing. Last words to the viewers.
Thank you very much for subscribing to Haki Show. Thank you for sharing. Your sharing and subscribing keeps us going.
Keeps us moving.
Keeps us moving.
It's our fuel.
It's our fuel.
Good. We just get to know we have people to serve.
Yes. Yes. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we're always here to educate. We're always here to educate.
Awareness.
Awareness. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Then also, as the video premieres, if there are certain things you want to inquire about, drop them on the comments there.
Just drop in the comments.
Yes.
Uncle Paul.
Yes.
Will be able.
I will be able to go through them. Then we find a solution.
Good enough. You have given him permission. For ladies, I give the number.
Give the ladies the number. Give them the number.
Anyway, in a special one, thank people from Tao Cottages. Thank you for the drink. We have not paid for the drink.
We have not.
Thank you, Tao Cottages. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone in the camera. Thank you, Anguria. Thank you, our viewers. We love you so much. Until we meet again tomorrow, it's Mr. Bogere JB. on the show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Eh,
Akisho is driving me crazy.
eh,
But
eh.
all that energy of the viewers.
Yes.
Thank you for watching us. We love you all.
Eh.